Howdy friends. In this video I'm just showing you uh, putting up the roof beams on, or trusses, rafters, whatever you want to call them, on the bump out. And right here I'm just using some clamps to hold down some 2x3s that I'm putting up around the rim of the frame, so that I have something to nail the ends of the roof beams to. And sorry about having that ladder in your way there. I'm not a YouTube professional, just a dude. But anyway, tried to nail in about 3 nails or so in each little section there. And you'll see here that in a second that I wasn't able to get the nail gun in the spaces above the window frames. So I'll switch over to just a screw, what do you call it, impact screwdriver, and I'll put some wood screws in that section. Otherwise, try to get some good 3-inch nails in there to make that pretty solid. Yeah, so yeah, wasn't able to get the nail gun up in there to get a good angle to get into the 2x3, so just switched over to wood screws. But nails are what you really want to go with for shear strength in general. Alright, we got the threshold beam up here, and that was a whole lot of fun. So I just set it up on one corner and then marked out, how tall that the end wall was, and then I just clamped it up here and screwed it in a couple places just to hold it in place, and then put a clamp up here so it doesn't swing back and forth. And I figured out how long the next beam is, and we got pretty close. I'm actually I just put one screw in that end, so I'll take it out and try to get it up as tight as I can here. We'll put a mending plate on this side and that side, and then I'll also put in a 2x6 here, whatever this size is, and nail it in to give it some support. And then I'm going to keep these support beams in for now, for quite a while actually, until I get this piece back up there. And yeah, so right now I have just put in the first cross beam, well, other than the end ones. So we'll work our way. Now we're at 16 on centers all the way across. The last one is 19 on center, so I don't know if I have an extra one, I'll cut that in half as well. But that's what we're doing. So yeah, I am a true Pacific Northwest native, and once it gets around 80 plus, we start to melt, and I was getting a little too hot, so I had to go with a no shirt, and I'm sorry about subjecting you to that, but I will try not to do that too often in my videos. And summer's almost over, so we won't have to worry about it for the rest of this year, I imagine. So anyway, my bad, but please enjoy the content. Alright, that's pretty much what we did today, was just put the threshold header beam up there on the top, and then most of the, I don't know, I guess you would call them trusses, maybe. I doubt that's what you call when they're just like an actual beam, but whatever. Got most of those in. Have to go with 1, 2, 3, at least 3, maybe 4 more. Depends if I want to put one really close to the end or make that last span just like about 18 or 19 on center instead of 16, but we'll figure it out. And got to use my new tool today, the Palm air nailer. I wasn't impressed. It wasn't working right. I'll probably exchange it for a new one, but I'm glad I didn't have to hand hammer all those on both sides. So we got 2 of those, and I'll probably nail it, a piece of wood in between here just to give it extra strength. So next time I come here, I'll finish these trusses and probably put this thing up, maybe. The only other thing I did today was just rearrange a bunch of stuff, because I'm going to take this ceiling off before I take this one off. So I've put all my stuff, supplies, and especially the insulation that needs to stay dry back there, and they were up here. So just kind of clearing this out so that I can take all that off and hopefully replace pretty soon. So making some progress. Whoopity-doo.